Hello everyone, welcome back to channel Musa Gaming here, and today we'll be taking a look at the patch note for the upcoming update 1.0.92 Spring Glory. So the more exciting changes are coming to the game, it looks like. So we'll go ahead and take a look at it, go over each and every section that I think are very relevant, as well as the ones that I don't find relevant, but let's just go ahead and get started. So the update will take place March 11th, which is going to be like a week from today at 6 p.m. 6 a.m. UTC. So servers will be down for 3 hours. So just be careful about that. Our spring event series is coming. I think these are just regular events that actually comes every now and then. Every time there's a big season or a big holidays that's coming up. I think everyone's pretty familiar with this one. You can get speed ups, sculptures. I think I'm thinking about the right things, but that's basically what this is. Come into the garden, collect trowels. Replant the courtyard garden, and then harvest spring delights. I think this is. I don't remember what this event is. This is related to this spring event series. Okay, cool. And barbarian incursions. So complete incursions to recover commerce council's cargo. These are basically the extra things that you actually gain from barbarians, which is good. It will help me a ton because I'm lacking a lot of speed up. So, Zenith of Power. Zenith of Power. So there's another Zenith of Power that's coming up. I actually have a Facebook of Rise of Kingdoms up right here, which basically has this preview. Which looks kind of good. It actually has this jade bull on, and there's like a city skin on top of it. It kind of looks like whatever I have, which is the 30% calf stuff and the 15% calf bonus. But yeah, that's how it looks like. It's infantry 20% up. Whether or not that's worth it or not, I think infantry in particular is not the best troop type for you to actually go for 20% attack, just because infantry lacks health the most, and I think health has probably the most value out of it. So I think you should have like 10% infantry health. It's probably the same thing as whatever you have for Zenith of Power, and you get 5% health anyways for free, basically from epics. So, but if you want a cool Zenith skin, you can go ahead and try it out. I'm assuming that it's not gonna be that competitive. The one that I have right now was about. I actually got it on the 10th place with 30 million power. But when I first started the game, there was a 15% attack infantry Zenith that I wanted to try out for. But then again, you can see that I actually couldn't make it to the top 10 because it was earlier part of the game. I didn't have any speed up stand up, and I didn't know what I was doing too. So you can see that this is my kind of failure. When I first started off the game, and this was 2022. So this is when I first started the game. Unfortunately, I got on, I think, like the top 20 or something like that. Uh, but it's gonna be better than this for sure. So something for you to consider if you're actually thinking about getting it. And let's just go ahead and go back to the thing. Okay, so Zenith of Power. That's awesome. Looks really good. So if you want it for the cosmetics, I think you can get it pretty cheap. And also at the same time, it is still 20% attack. So although I don't know how much better it will be when compared to, let's say, 10% health skin, it's definitely worse than 15% skin for sure. But if you want something, if you're main in infantry, it is something that I think you should consider. Now, race against time. This basically gives you, I think, gold heads if you're in the top 10. And this is where I think cavalry shines the most, and it's event that basically everyone has seen before, but it's good. In Search of Wonders for armaments, I don't think this is the one that gives you a ton of value in terms of armaments. I think the armament reveal thyself right now is on. I think that event might be better, but I could be thinking about the totally wrong event. But that's basically what this is. Fisherman's Fortune, breakout tackle box, and wonderful rewards awaits you among the waves. All right. Melon Market. Melon Market is pretty good. New events that will basically give you rewards if you participate in. It's an in-game event. Nothing new that was done before, so you should definitely participate in this if you're looking for rewards. Feast Outfitter. The new moon approaches. Gather ingredients and share a great feast. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It doesn't really have that much of a good explanation, but a new event. Cool. See the event calendar for details. All right, cool. So an added cosmetic shop. So get classic cosmetics and decorations from all new cosmetic shop. I'm assuming this is for SVIP and above. So this would apply to very few people, in my opinion. I think right now you can buy cosmetic stuff from SVIP shop, but I don't think unless you're SVIP you can actually buy those. But if it will be really nice if I can get some cosmetics for even if I'm not SVIP, maybe for lower VIP people can spend some gems or whatever it is, so that you can have the teleport effect and whatnot. If that's the case, then I think this will be great. If not, I think a lot of you, most of you who are watching this, are not going to care too much about this one. Cosmetic shop will occasionally get new wares, and so keep an eye out. Great. I think right now, I think the only two things that are on the VIP shop for SVIP is the teleport effect as well as your walking effect. So if you're marching, it has that like little flower effect that's going on, but I think something like flaming or whatever it is for the march will be amazing. But that's a good news. Well, once I reach SVIP, that is potentially. All right, so Lost Kingdom optimization. So added mid-season review to Lost Kingdom event. This event replaces enemy elimination. So a new way of doing enemy elimination. Gain individual points and coalition points by occupying hall sites, killing enemy units, healing units, and so forth. So it will give you generous rewards. You will receive generous rewards according to your point ranking. Cool. This is going to be for people who are actually competing for the top-notch spot. So pretty cool event. This event will only take place in Lost Kingdoms that begin after the update. Cool story. All right, cool. Optimize Season 3 and Season of Conquest Wheel of Fortune event. So this is the main thing that I actually did want to cover. So this is basically the Wheel of Fortune that's going to be happening for after Season 3 and KVK Season of Conquest. So these are going to be very important because that's where most of us who are watching this video is going to be caring about, because that's where most of your Rise of Kingdoms career will be actually spent in. Which is after KVK2. Now, added spin tickets, which are required to spin Wheel of Fortune. Okay, cool. New way for you to spin the wheel. I think this will kind of allow you to accumulate your spin tickets over time. If, let's say, for example, right now I don't really need Wheel of Fortune spins because of the fact that my main is cavalry. I have everything that I need for cavalry. Infantry wise, I think I'm pretty comfortable with whatever I have. But then again, if you can actually accumulate spin tickets prior to on the prior wheel events, you'll be able to actually spin those when you need it the most with much more ease. So this is good news. Which are required to spin the Wheel of Fortune. Obtain spin tickets by purchasing them with gems or purchasing bundles. So okay, so you can't really accumulate them by farming or anything like that. You just need to pay gems or purchase bundles. But it's, I think, a good thing because I think if you're just starting off KVK season 3 or onward, or also for people like me, you're looking to spend something because you need gems, but then again, you don't really know what to buy at the store. But if Wheel of Fortune is actually on right now, you can actually buy those, and then you accumulate those tickets for future Wheel of Fortune spins. Very good. Replace the construction speedups with healing speedups. In Season of Conquest, Wheel of Fortune reward pool, which is, I think, amazing because construction speedup is basically the speedup that's the least valuable for everyone who's in Season of Conquest, just because of the fact that everything that you actually have, like for myself right now, I don't have any building that I can actually upgrade at this moment. I don't have anywhere that I can spend those construction speed ups in. So being able to actually get a healing speed up, which is actually probably the most valuable non-universal speed ups that there is for a lot of Season of Conquest player, just because I think when you're fighting in the field, you just need healing speed ups. Obviously training speed is probably the second most valuable after universal, just because of the fact that you can increase your troop type. But then again, at the end of the day, you want as much of your if you want to fight longer in Season of Conquest. You just need the healing speed up. So I think healing speed ups being replacing the construction speed up is amazing. Now, adjusted the duration of each brawl rating in King of All Britain. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I think I've been to the King of All Britain one, but I think this is just the raid that happens at the or New Orleans, or maybe I'm thinking about two different KVK. I thought this was a Joan of Arc KVK format, but well, I think it's good. I'm sure this is all improvements at the end of the day. But let's just move on. Coalition territory colors will now be limited to your camp's territory colors, so only applies to Lost Kingdom that begins after update. So coalition territory colors will now be limited to your camp's territory colors. So I think this is just for better visibility right now. As you can see that I think a lot of colors are very hard to notice, but these are all our territories, I think. But they should all be, I think, blue because we're water camp or whatever. I think that's what this is about. Could be wrong. Not too big of a difference, but I think it will help people notice a lot better in Lost Kingdom. So that is good news. Event optimization. So Realm of Mystique improvements. When revived, troops will temporarily be immune to all damage, which is, I think, good. It will help you navigate this with a lot more ease. So I am good with that. Cerulli Crisis improvements, just more visibility. The battle panel more readable, so which is all awesome. Custom of Ark of Osiris improvements. I don't really play custom one. I do play regular Ark of Osiris, but you can actually use alliance skills in custom matches, which I think is gonna be helpful, I guess. But it's custom one, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't know too much about those. Added a new setting for increased unit capacity to all troops on the battlefield. So I think this will help you basically test out things better. See in game for specific lists of things. Okay, so now you can actually increase the unit capacity so that you can actually test out, actual realistic Season of Conquest fully maxed tech out, I guess. I'm assuming this is what that is. Basically, unit capacity battles on the game. So cool stuff. Museum buffs will now take effect in balance mode. So I didn't know the museum buff did not take place before, but maybe it's because of the custom Ark of Osiris improvements. So it might be already applying for the regular Ark of Osiris. I don't know, but it will now take effect in balance mode. Good. Event exclusive discounts for daily special offers. So there will be discounts on the daily special offers. I think those are the commander sculptures, which is one of the most valuable packages that you can actually lay your hands on. I did like a little analysis on the purchase packages and stuff. It is probably not as valuable as writers of history and stuff, but then again, this is actually pretty valuable stuff. The fact that you can buy it every day and having discounts on those actually will be pretty good. So good stuff. Good changes overall. All right, other changes. We plan to launch a Pioneer experience for Remaster Map in all kingdoms, which is good. Once the update is launched, the Remaster Map will be enabled by default. So, and you can change it back to the classic map at any time, which is awesome. Right now we're in the Heroic Anthem KVK, and it actually does have that remastered view, which I think is really good. It's really easy for your eyes. It just makes your game look more modern, which is all good. So I think that's great changes that's actually happening. Added new commander story for Saladin and Baibars. Good. I don't really read those, but some people who are into lores, which I understand totally. There's nothing wrong with them if you're one of those. But then again, very, very good. Changes. Added new narrative for content for Ramadan. I don't really know what this is supposed to be. But I'm sure the new narrative, I think, is probably for another lower stuff. Optimized personal progress. So adjusted troop power, total power requirements. So I don't know what this is too. Personal progress, adjusted troop power and total power requirements. I'm assuming this is one of those. No. Progress stuff. I didn't know you had like power requirement for this. But if you know actually better what this is actually all about, please let me know in the down comment below, because I have no idea what those are. All right, so optimize commander strategies, add in new commander pairings. Oh, I think this is basically helping you, basically, like, oh, what is the recommended commander pairings and so forth. Optimize Google special effects, Google VFX options. So I think more customability in terms of your settings. Added a feature to sync map and canyon equipment setup. So added a toggle for equipment setup sync. If disabled, your map equipment setup will not be automatically synced with Sunset Canyon, Lost Canyon, Canyon Clash, Sunset Canyon Tournament, and Home Gang. I don't know what that is, but this is actually pretty good. So right now, if you're in KVK, let's say you want to lead a rally, then unfortunately, if you want to lead a rally, you have to change your equipment from whatever you have preset. Like for example, like these are my field sets, right? But then again, if you want to add rally, you got to move all your equipment to your or garrison. Uh, you got to move all your equipment to your other ones, which unfortunately that will actually help make your canyon ranking actually go down a lot, and that having that changed up a lot back and forth whenever you're in a battle, whenever you're leading a rally and so forth, that's just gonna be insane. But that has been insane actually. But the fact that they're changing that is going to be really really easy for a lot of players to actually just participate in Canyon as they actually wanted to, and as well as actually leading the rally, leading the garrison, and so forth. So great changes so far. Overall, very, very, very good update note in my opinion. I think the Wheel of Fortune tickets are good. I think the new Zenith of Power looks amazing, and a lot of new events so that I can farm up all my speed ups. As you can see that I am missing a lot of speed ups at this moment, just because I just use it all in this KVK. So I need to farm up some more. So I need to do some barbs and all those events that's coming out for you to be able to kind of do that is going to be very helpful. So great stuff coming. Kudos for Lilith as they actually made some of those very good improvements for the game. Uh, yeah, what do you think about the update though? Like I loved it, but then again, if you have any comments, question about it, just please let me know in the comment down below. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.